Hey guys, it's Ken. What's happened? I'm sitting here in the home office. It's about 10 o'clock on Saturday night. Tomorrow's a big race day with Junior at Southwick, and I got a letter that I wanted to read to you guys from one of our YouTube viewers, friends, and his name's Timothy Coleman from Kenosha, Wisconsin. It says, "Attention, Ken Kaplan, Kaplan Cycles." Let me just read the letter to you. Dear Ken, I hope it's okay to call you by your first name. Yeah, it is, of course. I've been watching you for 4 years, so I feel as if I know you. I'd like to tell you how you have changed and given purpose to my life again, not only with God, but life in general. 4.5 years ago, I was fired from a job as a body man because of my feet. He can't feel them. He has neuropathy. Our shop was not far from Mick Jordan's mansion. We worked on all of his gems, and he's got some beauties. Big money at Highland Park, Illinois. I'm still angry after 25 years of service gone on a Monday morning, but I learned from the very beginning to take your time and be perfect. That is what I did all my life. I restored my first '69 Camaro convertible RS and was awarded first place at Chevy Vet Fest in Chicago in 1992. Seems like yesterday, but anyways, anything that I've built, I always had to be perfect. I'll try not to talk about me too much. I've watched all your shows at least 20 times each. Everyone, hard to believe, huh? They're awesome, and funny is not the right word. I can relate to all the crew at the shop and love all you guys. But Jimmy, I can relate to the most. So between you and Jimmy and all of Kaplan Cycles, you've given me a new hope. And that warms my heart. So, and a new purpose. My spelling sucks. They spelled purpose wrong, I think. I live in a mobile home, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and a shed. But to let's get back to what I was saying. 2 years ago, I drove my sister to a recycler, her aluminum cans here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and lo and behold, what did I see? A motorcycle from when I was a kid. No aluminum swing arm. I knew it was the first year of monoshock for '78 Yamaha YZ80, and I bought it for $100. So for 2 years, I'm almost done. It's a beauty, powder coated, new everything. Put about $6,000 into it, but it's perfect. During all this time, I'm almost done building my Dodge Ram '05. I've got $20,000 on drivetrain and custom paint job, and I'm trading my fishing boat for the paint job. Whatever works, right? So, anyways, it started 2 years ago, along with watching you and your crew, and I've accumulated a '74 Yamaha TY80. He also has a '74 GT80 MX, which is one of the first bikes I ever had, a GT80 MX. A '78 GT80 Yamaha, a '93 KX100. Like my friend Hector, who just dropped this off today, gave me this gift today. Um, a '66 Jawa 175 Deluxe, a '78 DT250 Yamaha, an '83 XT550 Yamaha. I think we've done every one of these bikes on our channel, by the way. An MT250 Honda, and the bike was a Bassett case. It's now a roller, all in one. All the bikes are in one shed, and the YZ is in the bedroom. So he has the nicest one in the house with him. So now I have my work cut out for me, a purpose, so to say. I've never wrote to anyone before like this, so I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've given me a new path in life and a renewed faith in our Lord and God. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. All of my tools from 35 years of working on cars are alive again. I'm repairing my trailer to sell in hope of something bigger with a garage to restore bikes. I am your biggest fan. I just subscribed 1 year ago. I didn't know it was so easy. Go figure. I'm 56 years old. He's a year older than me. And not good with the computer, but I pressed the red button. So, by the way, according to the YouTube analytics, 85% of the 25 million views we've got are from non-subscribers. So all you do is hit that red button. It helps us grow the channel. So if you're watching still and you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and click it. Tim figured out how to do it. So, but anyway, I pressed the red button. You, Junior, Wizard, Jimmy, Billy, Kyle, Eric, Moses, Shane, Doc, Brown Batman, and of course, your beautiful girlfriend, Christy. What a honey. She's a keeper, Ken. She sure is. Your best video, I think, and there's a lot, but the funniest is when you and Christy went to the art gallery, I couldn't stop laughing. I watched it over and over. I guess I said, people pay good money to look at poo pussy. No, angry pussy. Poo in a singing bridge. Go figure. I guess you had to be there for that one. There's a couple of things that would be nice to see. Doc using the vapor blaster on old rims and your steam pressure washer and rebuilding a 4-stroke XT motor. Hint, hint. We can definitely do that for you guys. I've been thinking about buying a vapor blaster. Do it. Definitely, Tim. They're awesome. And a steamer. If you can afford it, get the power steam washer like we have. They're fantastic. They work amazing. It would be nice to see how they work. I'll demo them for you. Can I give you so much credit as one man with a dream and how you changed Rockville? Well, actually, I had a team behind me, and all glory to God, brother. Wow, I believe Rockville will be the new center hub for the next few generations to come. Our country needs this in you. I hope you're right, too. We're going to find out tomorrow night when our first episode will air on Discovery. The first episode of Captain America. Supposedly we're getting a call tomorrow. But I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but I've been working on that project for about a year. And I think that's going to help us expedite bringing Rockville to the center of the motorcycle universe. So like Tim's saying here, so for the next few generations to come. And I'm hoping that my son takes this over and he's on the path to do it. And maybe my grandkids will be running this kind of like the Harley Davidson family down the road, like Willie G. So he says, our country needs this and you. I believe that's true. To me, this is huge. Keep up the great work, Ken. We all need people and patriots like you. I don't know if you know this. I'm a big Waltons fan from the 70s, and they had an episode in Rockville with John Boy and a girl from Rockville. Too cool, man. I didn't know that. I'll have to watch that one. I didn't know the Waltons came to Rockville. So anyways, you should be proud. Wow. I called 3 weeks ago and talked to Cody. I was so starstruck that I forgot why I called. What a nice guy and a pro. I told him he should have grabbed a 500 and raced with all the rest of you, the McNasty bikes. Just a cool guy. What an asset he is. He is. Cody is a big asset to the company. Got a really killer team. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are. So please make more videos. Don't worry about that. That's our favorite thing to do. I tell everybody to watch you. You're number one in my book. Keep up the great work. Also cool to see your son grow into a man and his videos improve over the 4 years I've been watching. 2 thumbs up, dude. If you're interested, I'm selling my MT250 and my Java 175. Also, if by chance I'm missing 2 parts to finish my 78 YZ80, a good crank and a gas tank. If you have them, any help you can offer, thanks. Yeah, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Tim, we actually have, I think we have those parts in stock. Ask Cody. Him and Shane will I think we got a roller in that has those parts. Also in February, after your video of Vintage Japanese Motorcycle Magazine, I ordered and am a new member of the VJMC. What a great help this is, great tool. If you guys haven't heard of the VJMC, it's a Vintage Japanese Motorcycle Club magazine. Google it. My friend Rob Moreau is one of the principals there, and fantastic magazine. They've got great articles on vintage bikes and all kinds of resources in there to buy parts from. So check it out, VJMC. And who wrote that song? It's very catchy. Hey, 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 I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation. Hey, 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 you know that song? So Wizard bought that to us, so we sing it all the time. And it's just awesome. We never really work a day because we love what we're doing. I tell all the kids that I know, find an occupation that you love to do. Figure out what it is you love to do the most and figure out how to do it every day. Don't worry about the money. Because if you work just for money, you'll end up blowing it, and money comes and goes. So, but your happiness is more important. Anyways, I don't write letters very often, only to my foster mom. She's 84. I'm typically all over the place, like OCD. I'm better with my hands building things. So hope you got the letter okay. Definitely got it. Keep up the great work, Ken. I look forward to watching your videos every AM for 2 to 3 hours every day and never miss a day. Thanks, Ken. Sincerely, Timothy Coleman. From the best cheese state in the country, period. So, Tim, awesome letter. Chrissy, I got the letter a couple weeks ago and I've been super busy. It's a 5-page letter here. And I've had a lot of people call and a lot of people comment. I read every single comment on YouTube every day. And it is so encouraging to me. I'm not doing this for the money because I've dumped my life savings into the museum and the shop and our bikes. And I'm doing it because I love what I do. And the positive feedback you guys give me is what drives me to continue to want to pushing as hard as I am and putting as much into this. So I'm super grateful. Things like today, Hector, if you look at our videos of today, Hector the Puerto Rican, that's his YouTube name, his channel, Hector the Puerto Rican, came all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's probably like a 10-hour, 12-hour round trip and gave me this USA necklace keychain, which is just awesome. And I talked to him and his wife for a while, and he showed up with his little 6-month-old baby and I think it's 2-year-old, drove all the way up to see us, and that's what motivates me, man. We also had a visit from Indian Larry's sidekick / mechanic machinist, Knucklehead Steve, came all the way up from Brooklyn, New York today with Dennis the Menace. So people that visit like that and comments, all I see all the comments. I appreciate it. I'm super grateful. And if you want to see, I don't come from money. My parents didn't have money. I've probably heard the story of the GT80 Yamaha that I got for Christmas. We had Christmases where we got nothing but a flashlight with no batteries. It was up and down. But my parents did the best they could. But I didn't come from money, and everything I've created was from hard work and living the right principles, living right. And there's a course that one of my employers had me take. It was a Dale Carnegie course. I think the title of it was How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think it's a book, and it teaches you how to be a better person and a better friend and an influencer. And in that course, Dale Carnegie recommended Anthony Robbins. So if you're wondering how to turn your life around or make your life better, study the people that are doing really good. Dale Carnegie's got some great stuff. It was a college accredited course I took, Dale Carnegie course. Then I studied all of Tony Robbins stuff. Start with Awaken the Giant Within, and Tony Robbins steers you towards his mentors: Wayne Dwyer, Deepak Chopra, Zig Ziglar. Those are the greatest influential, some of the greatest motivational speakers of our time, and they all talk about manifesting the future by having goals and positive, taking care of yourself physically, working out, mentally, spiritually, and not drinking, not doing drugs. The basic foundational things of becoming successful and being an influence on your friends and family and society. And there's actually a movie called The Secret. Google The Secret. It's on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, and it talks about how through positive thinking you can create the future in advance. And it all boils down to this: the Bible. I've listened to the Bible on CD. I bought the Bible on CD. I still have it. Most of the CDs are skipping because I've listened to it so many times. Read Proverbs in the Bible, or get the Bible on CD and listen to it. It's life changing. I've on my stairs, I've got some biblical principles here. I don't know if I ever showed you these. On my stairs, I engraved them into my stairs. My kids are raised here. The first one says honesty. The second one says hope. The third one says faith. And the fourth one is courage. These are all principles that are basically taught in the Bible. And they're the principles that I raised my kids by and run my life by. So, I could have a 10-minute conversation about any of the principles, but honesty is the first one. And with me, in a relationship with me, if you're not honest with me, we have nothing. If you can't be honest with me, it's like poison. So I always tell my staff and my son, my daughters, honesty's number one. And I think you'll find out that that's true in life. So if you get a chance to look these guys up, look up Anthony Robbins and the other guys. Study some Dale Carnegie stuff. Watch the movie The Secret. Fill your mind with good stuff rather than driving around listening to negative stuff on the news. Maybe put the Bible on your CD player and listen to that over and over like I did, and drill positive things in your head. So and put down the alcohol and drugs if you can, if you have a problem with it. If you're not an alcoholic and you're drinking non-alcoholically, fine. I have lots of friends that drink normal. Unfortunately, I had alcoholism in my family, and I saw my dad die of alcoholism. So I choose not to drink or do drugs, and I work out every day, and I ride my motorcycle every day. Today I took the 250 out, ripping around the compound. It's a big part of my mental happiness is riding the motorcycle. So as since January 1st, I've only missed 2 days this year. And that's because I was working too much and just ended up working all day and forgot to ride, which kind of sucks. But I got a pretty good track record this year. So Monday night, we're supposed to get a phone call and find out when. If you saw us on Diesel Brothers on Discovery a couple weeks ago, they're talking about airing our show. That's coming up pretty quick. We're supposed to get a call Monday with an air date, hopefully. If we don't, that's okay too. It's all in God's hands. So our channel's doing really good. We just made 25 million views on our channel. Like I said, only 15% of them. It's funny. We have 60,000 subscribers and 25 million views. There's guys with 330,000 subscribers that don't have as many views as us. I think it's because maybe we skew toward an older demographic, and most 55-year-olds don't know what happens when you hit the red button. Nothing bad happens. Just hit the red button, and if you ring the little bell next to it, then you'll get notifications when we put videos up. So it's kind of a milestone for us to try to get to 100,000 subscribers. That's our next milestone. And I tried to keep our site culture on the YouTube channel. If people are real haters or they're negative or they have anybody post any super crazy stuff on there, I just block them. And if you're wondering where the thumbs downs come from, the 5 or 10 thumbs downs or 20 thumbs downs we might get on a video might be the 10 or 20 people that couldn't keep their mouth shut and or were super negative, and I just don't tolerate that filthy stuff on our channel. So I censor it. So as we grow, I don't want to let our culture be polluted. My relationship with my son is phenomenal. We've been racing motorcycles together since he was literally 4.5 years old. He's 21 now. We're going to Southwick tomorrow to race. I'm really excited about that. I'll have some great footage for you guys. It's a huge milestone thing for me because, well, I've been racing at Southwick since 1974. I've been to every Southwick National at the motocross track they've ever held. I've been to motocross schools that are camped out there dozens of hundreds of times over the years. And to see my son out there on the same bike I raced back in the 80s, racing against the new bikes is a pretty powerful thing. I'm really, really excited about that. So, I look at Richard Rawlings' site, big Richard Rawlings fans, Gas Monkey Garage. They have 25,600,000 views. We're going to probably pass Richard Rawlings' Gas Monkey Garage, one of the most famous reality TV people out there. We're probably going to surpass his YouTube channel this month. But the comments on his channel, I hope it doesn't happen to us. There's just so much negativity. People tear him apart. And I hope that doesn't happen to us like it did to OCC. Well, I did a video at OCC and everybody was super negative about it, said a bunch of horrible things about those guys. And I hope we don't become the next statistic like that. It really kind of sucks because I don't worship those guys, but I respect them and I admire. I think OCC set the high watermark for what a motorcycle shop could become a household name. I mean, they were on the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know what God has in store for us, but as far as He wants to take us, I'm ready, and I'm looking forward to it. Pretty excited about it. So, got some big goals for this year. I'm working on my CDL. I'm studying to get my CDL so I can get a tractor trailer at some point down the road for the business, so we can haul bikes up and down the East Coast, all the big events. Sorry for putting up all the raw videos with the mistakes. I don't know how to edit videos. Junior does. All the good ones that are edited are all his. And I apologize for not responding to all of the letters and all of the comments on YouTube. Just understand, I see every one of them, but I'm working around the clock to accomplish what I'm doing. I very seldom get done working before 9. I very seldom get home before 9. And the little time I do have with Christy is precious, and I like to spend it with her. Otherwise, I'd respond to every one of your comments. And I try to hit the like button and the heart button, the love button on every comment that's positive, just to show you guys I see it, So, and I appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy what we're doing here, sharing our love and passion for motorcycles. And if I have any words of encouragement for you, it'd be to follow your dreams. If God gave you a vision and a dream, then go for it. He'll provide for you somehow, make it possible. I've seen that manifest so many times in my life, both with the compound here, the driveway in the compound, the stone wall at the front. So many projects I've taken on that I didn't think I'd get done until I was 60, because I didn't have the money or time. But they get done. Just trust that inner voice. Don't stop listening to the inner voice, because that might be God talking to you on what your mission is supposed to be. Try to find God's will for your life. That's a huge. I feel like I'm living God's will for my life. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you guys do comment, I will see everyone, and I do appreciate your support. Much love and respect to all you out there for helping us get this far. And I don't plan on disappointing anybody. So we're going to kick ass, take names. We'll be at the races tomorrow. Junior's going to send it. Stay tuned for those videos. So I want to thank Tim from the bottom of my heart, taking your time to write this awesome 5-page letter here. And I was an English honors student. I was a pretty smart kid, and I'm really good at spelling. You only misspelled one word. Your spelling is excellent, and your handwriting's impeccable, way better than mine. I look like a my handwriting's like a doctor that has OCD. Yours is fantastic. So thank you for the awesome letter. Thank you, Hector, for the awesome American flag keychain here, and for all the other gifts people have sent in, the books, the magazines, all the positive comments, and all the people that have loaned us bikes and helped us get where we are today. I'm super grateful. I think I also want to thank my team, everybody that you called out here, Wizard, Jimmy, Billy, Junior, at the top of the list, Junior. He's been by my side, my right-hand man since he was a little kid, and we've been working together basically full-time since he was like 12. He used to ride he put 12,000 miles on a Honda Ruckus scooter, riding 365 in the winter and everything, a little Honda Ruckus scooter, 12 miles to the mill since he was 12 years old. And as soon as he got 16, he got a car, obviously, but he wanted to be there. He chose to be there, and he has a lot of wisdom on vintage motorcycles and the business from being there at a young age. So super grateful for my son and my daughters and my team, that makes this possible. Jimmy and the boys, Doc, Shane, the Wizard. Without my team, we couldn't do this. So, and of course, I got to thank Christy. I came home today after shooting those 2 videos at the museum today and touring with Indian Larry's right-hand man there, Knucklehead Steve. I came home, and I think Christy set a new record for the most lawn mowed here at the compound in one day. She mowed the entire 15-acre field and the surrounding areas, about 17 acres. And she was all sunburned. She'd been out there. What time did you start?
I started about 10:30, but I reapplied
She started at
sunscreen 3 times.
She started 10:30 in the morning. Applied sunscreen 3 times, but
I did have a hat on.
she did have a hat on, so her face didn't get sunburned. Her legs got sunburned. She was on the zero turn for like 9 hours, so that is some kind of a record. So she's behind the scenes making this all possible, supporting me, cooking all the food and taking care of the house, and she's awesome, my best friend and partner, and we have a lot of fun together riding. So anyways, God's blessed me beyond anything I deserve. All glory to God for everything I have today and for the opportunities we have in front of us, and I will not disappoint. Stay tuned. As always, God bless America.